Alright, so now we're on to the individual round, 2012, 13, 2014. 1 and 2, here we go. Alright, the product of two positive 3-digit palindromes is 15851. What is their sum? So in other words, we need to find the two palindromes. So 15, product of two positive. So really, okay, so 15, so with a 1 at the end. So how can I get a 1 at the end? So what times what is 1? So 1 times 1 is 1, so the last number could be a 1. 2, 21, so it could be 7 and 3, 1 and 1. 7 times 3 is 21, I guess it's a 1. And then we could also have 9 times 9. Alright. So, what is their sum? $727 times 3. Okay, that's way too big, way too big. So maybe the easier way to do this is to divide this by some palindromes. Two positive 3-digit palindromes. Alright, so let's divide it by 121. That's not helpful. Oh, I got it right on the first one. Check that out. I was just checking things out. So here's where the 1 and the 1 came up. That's why I tried 1. So I just tried two small palindromes. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1. Add them together and you get 252. Alright, I don't have a magic bullet for that one other than trying palindromes and try to narrow it down. So once I did my first one and it got way too big of an answer, then I made it much, much smaller. Alright. Purchase price of a house, it's $250,000 at 15% down is made, and a 30-year mortgage is taken to find the balance for the balance. If the monthly payment is that, what is the total interest rate charge over the life of the loan? Alright, so 15% is paid down, right? So that means that you have 85% of that left to pay. So let's do this first. So I'm going to multiply this by 85%, because that's what I have left to pay. 200. Okay, and so now that's how much is left on to pay off. Now for 30 years I'm paying $1,200 a month. So $1,200 times 12 months. So that's how much you're gonna pay for 1 year, right? But they're 30 years. So that's how much I've paid in total. Now I'm going to subtract out what I owe of the house. So I have 219,500 is left to pay off, and that's it. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it is the real world. You are paying about twice as much as you owe on the house over the life of the mortgage. It's scary. 3 and 4. How many 3-digit numbers can be formed using the numbers 0 through 9? Repeat digits are allowed. Oh my goodness. In other words, how many 3-digit numbers are there? 900. That's it. It's pretty straightforward and easy on that one. All right. In other words, so there's explanation there. 9 possibilities here, 10 possibilities here, 10 possibilities here, 900. A rectangle has dimensions 20 by 50. If one side is decreased by 20%, and the other side is increased by 40%, what is the largest possible area of the new rectangle? So there are two ways to do it. So that we know the closer to something is to a square, the larger the area. So I'm going to increase the 20 by 40%. So that is times 1.4. So that's 28 by, and then decrease this by 20%. So 80% is left over. So that's 1120. Now that is the answer. Now just to prove my fact, I can work the other way and say 50 times 50 times 1.4. So I could go 70 by, and then decrease the other one. 20 times 0.8. 16 times. It's the same. Check that out. Guess it doesn't matter. All right. So 5 and 6. For 52 card deck, a card is drawn and then replaced. After the deck is shuffled, the second card is drawn and replaced. The deck is shuffled again, and the third card is drawn. What is the probability that all three cards are diamonds? So you have a 1 in 4 chance the first time, times a 1 in 4 chance the second time. And then the one thing here is it doesn't necessarily say that it's going to be okay. The second card is drawn and replaced. Okay, so times 1/4. Oh my goodness, that's 1/64. Yes, it is that easy. These are actually pretty easy, folks. If you double the radius of a cylinder and double the height, by what number is the volume multiplied? The easiest way to do this is to make a cylinder. Radius of 1, height of 1. Right? So the volume of this one is, and I'm just going to do it in terms of pi, it's pi r squared h is the volume. So we have pi times 1 squared times 1. So we have 1 pi. So let's do this. We'll double the radius. So now we have 2. And this is 2. And double the height. Okay. So you have pi 2 squared 2. So times 2. We get 8 pi. So it's 8 times bigger. And that's it. That is the end of it. Short and sweet.